Welcome back to RBB Range Talk. We are at Southwest Washington's best indoor range, Safe Fire Retail and Range. Today, Ben Edman from Fundamental Shooting dropped by the range to discuss another important topic, defensive ammunition. Now, we're not here to tell you what ammunition is best, as that is a very personal choice which involves a number of factors. However, since it is that time of year when many armed citizens are replacing last year's good stuff with fresh stock, Ben wanted to offer some humble advice regarding how to make the best use of your older defensive ammunition that is being changed out.
As I show up, as we're coming here to the range, the rounds that are in my carry gear, these are the rounds that I've been carrying for just over a year. It's the end of the year. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to change them out with some new stuff. So I want to see what my actual carry rounds are going to do through my gun in some kind of timed scenario. Now, Brian, I think you're going to be using some range rounds. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So as range rounds, one of the things that he wants to do when he comes to the range, he doesn't want to waste a rep and just take up his shirt and pick up his gun and take it out. He wants to imagine that he's doing that first draw, because these first handful of shots, so when we're out on the range cold, these are where we get to really see exactly what our skill set is. So these first 4 or 5, maybe up to 10 rounds, these are going to be real valuable tools to tell us exactly where we're at. So we want to start with the most common scenario. This is my common dress. I normally am just wearing a short sleeve t-shirt like this, or a button down shirt. Now, I'm not usually wearing a heavy jacket. I'm not usually wearing a sweatshirt or any of those things. So this is what I'm going to be working from. Is this how you normally dress? Or do you normally just wear a t-shirt?
I tend to try to wear a jacket or something over just a t-shirt.
Okay. And we're going to be drawn from concealment. So we're not working on anything other than we got a target out here. It's not very far, 10, 15 feet, something like that. It doesn't need to be a far distance. We're just working on A-zone hits, and we want to just know what our par time is. Make sense? Okay. All right, so shoot to the left. Now, our hand position. Our hands could be down, and our hands could be up. We could be in a interview position. Whatever it is that you normally do, just imagine that you're in a typical scenario. You're in a mall, you're in a church, something like that. You've now got a problem that you got to deal with. The problem's going to require a firearm. How are you going to solve that problem? All right? Okay. Shooter ready. Stand by. All right. So let's just do one shot.
Okay.
Okay, because we're just trying to get that where we're at from cold.
Okay.
All right, now let's just mix it up just a little bit. We're starting to get a little bit warmed up, so we expect our shots to get better. We expect our times to improve, but now we need to change our scenario a little bit. So let's face to the right. Problem is still on your left. On the clear command, just give one shot. Shooter ready. Stand by. 194. Excellent. Face right. Shooter ready. Stand by. 180. And we're in the A zone. That's exactly what we're looking for. Anything in that 1.5 to 2 seconds, that's what we're calling a good quality shot. And we're nice in the A zone. We've got one shot that's kind of high, but that's what happens. Okay, let's see what happens when we face the other direction. So face left. All right. Shooter ready. Stand by. Excellent. 191. Clearly, we're getting improved. We're getting warmed up. And that's where I say it's valuable to be doing these drills with time, but to understand that those first couple ones, that's what our real-world scenario was. So let's face me. Again, problem is going to be that way. You can turn either direction, left, right, whatever it is. Solve the problem. Shooter ready. Stand by. 207. Nice. And we do expect it to slow down as we start changing directions, because we have to turn, face the target, and then start the draw. So we are expecting a slower draw speed at this point. And again, these first few shots, the reason why we're only doing one shot is just because we're looking for that draw to first hit, and we've got combat effective hits. A lot of times people get really hung up on trying to shoot the center of the dot out, with your thumb or something like that. Those aren't combat effective hits. So let's step up to our target and let's just take a quick look. Again, we're Everything's in the A zone. Anything inside, if it's smaller than the size of my fist, I want to pick up the pace. I can shoot faster than that. Anything outside of this span, I want to slow it down just a little bit. So we've got one that's outside the zone, but very good quality shooting for doing drill class.
The objective of these drills is to use and shoot your defensive pistol in your everyday carry holster, concealed as you would in a public setting. No range holsters or other equipment or clothing that would mark you as an armed citizen to the average observer. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you right back here next time on Ranges, Backstops, and Berms.